Hey guys, sorry about these. So I just want to do a quick video on some of the effects I really like on the Behringer WING. This is the TC Electronic Vss3 reverb here. It is a phenomenal reverb. It sounds so good. So I just want to kind of walk you through this and maybe the couple other things. So if you can see up here in the top left, this is bus 1. So I'm busing a channel 2 here, post fader. And this thing sounds phenomenal. So I've got a small dense hall is what the setting is. There's a bajillion settings right here. And then you can see like the decay and kind of the general settings here. But let me take this mic out here. If you go kind of behind the scenes here, you've got loads and loads of detail of how you can affect this sound here. I mean, there's just so many right here. And that's kind of hidden behind the scenes. And this one I kind of settled on. I thought it was pretty good. There's probably more than needed on this channel, but just for some effect, there's a little bit of it there. Let's see how much I'm sending. Quite a bit there, so that's all the way up. And then there's nothing. So it just has like a, kind of the way I've set it is a really nice decay. It's kind of darker. It's kind of meant to be hidden in the background, but kind of carry the notes over. And I'm talking on Audio Technica here. This is a AT4055. It's an older kind of live condenser mic. But yeah, there's just so much to do with this. So I guess I'll kind of show you what other buses I'm running here. Bus 2, I've got this, it's actually the wing delay. And this one I've also got set pretty dark, pretty in the background. But just to add depth and kind of some beef to a channel and stuff. So you can kind of hear it here. Check. It's kind of like an analog delay. It's dark. This was true stereo, by the way. I'm sorry you're going to hear this in mono, but these effects just add so much depth and clarity, or not necessarily clarity, but just a whole nother layer of awesomeness to it. I guess then, the settings are all right here. It's pretty standard delay for the most part compared to this VS3, which really just takes you in depth to a la land of reverbs, but it sounds awesome, so it's really cool. Jump over here to the bus 3. I got a harmonizer here. This is the dual pitch one here, so you can have 2 pitches, obviously, and they are panned wherever you want them. I just have them lightly panned, so it just adds a little stereo depth to it. And I have a third semitone down, off by 10 cents, a fifth semitone up, off by 10 cents. So let's make this a little more drastic here.
So if you can hear that, that's the most drastic.
But I just keep it real subtle so that it's just adding a little depth, a little stereo width to a mono signal. Generally speaking, vocals are mono. So moving on here, I had a double vocal on here. They do have a great double vocal, but double vocal is basically a chorus that's kind of tightened up. So I figured I'd use this awesome modeled after dimension chorus here. And so let's turn that on and let's get a level here. So here's a pretty drastic chorus here. This would obviously be too much, but somewhere maybe in this range or somewhere here. So that's off right there, and that's on. So it just adds a little bit of depth to the signal there. And then with all these, there's just I try to bury it in the background. These levels might not be perfect, but just enough effect to kind of carry the vocal and just make it a little more beefy and stand out more. So there's just a little rundown of kind of how I'm busting some things, a couple of the effects I've got running and stuff. So definitely some solid plugins on this board. And thank you guys for checking out this video, and take care.